Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about top 10 tips for starting a new business. If you've thought about opening your own business, you might have begun to look for advice. There are so many tips for starting a new business out there that choosing which ones to follow can get confusing. As a seasoned entrepreneur, I can tell you that there is no perfect formula for starting a small business. I've learned that the best business advice usually forces you to think in a new way. So, I've compiled a list of tips for starting your own business that you might not have heard. Tips for starting a small business. Opening your own business is often a learn-as-you-go process. But, the more smart decisions you make early on, the better chance your company has for success. If you have an entrepreneurial idea, try these 10 tips. 1. Address excuses. Countless people dream of becoming entrepreneurs, but they never do. They're burdened with excuses and fears of failing. From money to time to responsibilities, you can make a million cases for not starting a business. Let's face it, being your own boss is scary. In most cases, new business owners have a lot to lose with little insight into their chances of success. Worrying about the risks of business ownership is normal. But, excuses only slow you down from reaching your goals. Find a solution to the issue rather than let it hold you back. 2. Absorb everything. Listen to what others have to say, friends, family, experts, even yourself. When it comes to things that have to do with your entrepreneurial goals, be a sponge. As you learn, start to work out the idea in your head. Write things down. Keep notes from all the resources you come across to develop a detailed plan. When you tell people about your startup, read their body language. Do they like the idea? Or, are they just being nice and really think you're going in the wrong direction? Encourage your listeners to be honest with you. The collective opinion you get from peers could be a reflection of how consumers will react. Don't ignore the power of advice from experts and veteran business owners. Smart entrepreneurs learn from the mistakes other business owners have made. 3. Be a solution. Rather than starting your idea with what to sell, think about what it will solve. It's a lot easier to gain a solid customer base when your business is fixing a problem. Your startup should fill a hole in a certain market or niche. For example, I didn't create Patriot Software just because I had a passion for software. After doing some research, I found I could provide payroll and accounting software that is easy to use and affordable. Understanding your motives will help you create a brand and market your company. Know what problems your target customers face and how you can solve them. 4. Keep it simple. If you're like many entrepreneurs, you have a business idea and you're ready to run with it. Be careful not to let your concept snowball into something overcomplicated. As a new business owner, try to start small and narrow your focus. Learn how to test your business idea. Create a simple, quality good or service. A successful business idea should fulfill promises to customers and exceed expectations. Cut unnecessary features that water down your offerings and cost you money. As a small business, you don't need all the bells and whistles of a giant corporation. It will be easier to add to your business as it grows. 5. Count the costs. Once you start to develop your business idea, add up how much it will cost. You will need to factor in every business expense necessary to launch and operate. Some costs to keep in mind include your location, rent, supplies, marketing, and more. Come up with the most educated number you possibly can. Then, take whatever you think that dollar amount is and quadruple it. You'll experience unexpected costs of running a business around every corner. It's better to be over-prepared than short on funds when bills start to roll in. When you're thinking of the cost to start a business, don't forget about your personal budget. Once you have a grasp on all your expenses, start to create a business budget. At first, you might need to get some outside capital to make ends meet, like a small business loan. Go over all of your options before putting your money into the startup. 6. Imagine yourself with zero money, zero. There is a high probability that this will happen. I've had several businesses not make it for the long haul. And, I've come close to bankruptcy. Launching an unsuccessful business idea is a reality for many entrepreneurs. Over half of new businesses fail within the first 5 years of opening. How would you handle having no incoming money? It's a good idea to come up with a just in case the worst outcome happens plan. You might need to get a job on the fly or temporarily live with your parents. You might have to go without comforts that you're used to. Figure out how you would get by if your business plan went south. Look at your current sources of income. What do you earn from your current job? How long would your savings last if you quit? Prepare yourself for all the situations that could happen if the business idea doesn't work out. 7. Earn while you build. If you want to start a small business, don't quit your day job yet. Launching a successful startup is a process. Build your business in stages and gradually transition from employee to entrepreneur. As a new business owner, it will take some time to earn a steady income. Keep your 9 to 5 and work on the business during off hours so you can earn during those tough, first stages. Once you have a healthy inflow of cash from your company, you can tackle business ownership full-time. 8. Speak up about your business. One challenge many business owners face is that they don't know how to sell. It can be intimidating to share your business with the world, especially when you're new. If you're worried about what people will think about your business, you need to get over it. If you can't convince consumers to buy from you and support your company, it's difficult to make money. Not outgoing? Fake it till you make it. If you really want business success, you can't afford to be shy. In my early days as an entrepreneur, I had to do public speaking for the first time. Back then, I didn't have any training or experience in talking to large groups of people, not to mention I wasn't very keen on the idea of facing my worst fear. But, if I wanted my young company to succeed, I needed to get out of my comfort zone. This came in the form of planning and hosting nearly 73-day conventions for my customer base of network recruiters. As it turned out, I became a lot more comfortable in front of people after speaking at the conventions. Though I was more introverted than extroverted, I learned to put myself out there for the sake of my business. Be ready to speak confidently about your business, even if it makes you uncomfortable. As a new business owner, you will need to market and network constantly. From networking with clients to negotiating supplier payment terms, you must be able to communicate. 9. Know the legal requirements for starting a small business. Starting a business is exciting. Laws are not. But, you need to understand the rules that come with opening a business. If you fail to follow government regulations, you could face steep penalties. From forming a legal structure to set up an accounting system, you must follow laws. You need to register the business with your state. You must also take care of business-specific tax liabilities. And as you hire workers, you need to follow employment laws. The rules that apply to you depend on your state, business structure, and industry. Consider talking to a small business accountant as you set up your company. 10. Balance passion with wisdom. One of the most important ingredients in a successful business idea is passion. Passion will consistently drive you to improve your process so your business grows. That said, don't let passion take over all your decisions. Passion will move you forward, but knowledge will point you in the right direction. Conduct market research on your industry and talk to target customers to find out your business's potential. Reach out to professionals that can help you with certain areas of business, such as financial advisors and lawyers. As your business starts to come together, think of it like driving a car. Let your passion hit the gas pedal and your mind control the steering wheel. That way, you can be confident about the direction you're headed and sustain the momentum you need to get.